friends, to the Motivation Minute, brought to you by Juntos. I'm your host here, Gabriel Trujillo. Thank you again for all your support for the years that you guys have been following us, not following us, if this is the first time you're tuning in, but for liking anything that we have going on, for the support that you have at our Instagram, for paying attention to our Facebook and the events that we're going to start to develop a little bit more, like this, which it will be the podcast that we will be releasing videos for and segments for every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, just to give you a little bit more content as to some motivation behind the things that you might want to be doing, you might want to be chasing, ways to uplift your spirit so that you can move in certain ways and, attack your goals and dreams by the way you would like to. Juntos is obviously a center, or will be a center. At the moment, it's just an idea. And right now, all we're doing is doing the physical workout to work on the actual aspect of the outside, which if you can push yourself physically to get to any level, personally, I believe you can mentally, obviously, push yourself to any other level. Going back to what I originally just mentioned, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and all those things. But again, thank you guys for subscribing, for following the Instagram, the Facebook, and all those things available that you guys can follow us on. Today's episode is going to be a little bit more in depth as to what I am going to be adding to Juntos and what is to come. So it's going to be changed more into the lifestyle aspect, into it's not just working out, making healthy decisions, making better decisions, and again, better decisions that's up to the user. But what I mean by healthy decisions is you're in a state of mind where you at least know you're weighing the options correctly. Because of course you can still make a decision and or jump on something that you feel is 100% secure, but nothing is. So there could always be the turmoil or the complete opposite of what you felt your decision or what you were doing was going to do. But with having a different aspect of how you see yourself, your motivation, you can hopefully pass that small little window, because again, we wake up, that's a W. We get a chance to fix it and correct any ship that we have sailing to the wrong place. That's another W. So it's already a good win to get to even start a day to handle these things. So Juntos is going to be evolving a little bit more into the lifestyle aspect, the taking care of our health, cooking. So every other Tuesday on our Facebook page, we will also be dropping some videos of a cooking show that I'm actually doing with my mother. I had mentioned that my mother is extremely talented in multiple things that she does. She can build anything with her hands. When we were younger, she used to put together piñatas from scratch. She can stain, paint, build, plant, grow, you name it. She can make, and she is very talented in multiple aspects. One of the ones, obviously, is her amazing cooking skills. But me and her, and she actually made a shift a while ago, a few years back, in our household, because she was the controller of what was coming in. So she made a drastic change to start taking care of us in the aspect of making sure that the choices that she made and the things that she does were better for us. But that didn't take her away from still trying to modify a lot of her, unfortunately, not too healthy Mexican style dishes that she makes. But what we're doing is literally categorizing the recipes of everything that she knows. We meet up every other Tuesday and we film a short little show that I've been producing for me and her. In our aspect, it's to help us in taking care of ourselves, being a little bit more attentive to what we're putting into our body. But she's very conscious with that. And so she's the one that's helping me out with that. But the big goal behind it for me is the aspect that I'm helping her get a little bit more comfortable behind the camera. Also getting her a little bit more comfortable in speaking her ideas without second guessing herself. She knows what to say, but she stops and says, what was I going to say, or what am I trying to say? Even though she does know. But she's very interested in how the mind works, in emotional intelligence, in making sure that you have a healthy brain, have healthy decision-making skills. So that is something that I want to get her comfortable in doing, and just starting off with the cooking, which is easy. It's fun for me and her. But later on, she can develop her ideas, and I can hopefully get her behind the camera to speak on this subject, which I'm glad to see a lot of people are starting to be more intentful when it comes to emotional intelligence, and a big one, which is mental health, mental intelligence, mental health in the aspect of taking care of yourself. You could be looking completely fine on the outside, but something might not be running up there, which is guessing or second guessing yourself, not having the confidence that you need to go after those things, and other disorders, of course, that we don't see. One of the things that she mentioned was that at some point in time, we separated the body from the mind as far as healing it. So you can go to the doctor, they will prescribe you medication on the fly. They will make sure that you get whatever you need to physically work for the body. If you have some type of nutrition imbalance, you have some type of disorder, disease, etc., there's multiple ways to find that now. But again, they simply got away from working and healing the aspect that you can't see. You can get a cut and put a band-aid over it, but you can get a mental cut or a mental split, and there's no way to put a little band-aid over it. It's easy to see the outside physical ones, but it's not so easy to fix and see the internal ones. So she's been very involved in that, reading in that, interested in all those things. She studies heavily. She watches a lot of videos. She's bilingual, so I really want to help her understand that she can make this demographic for the Spanish and the English areas, so that she can help out in the aspects that she really likes. So, though it's going to be every other Tuesday, I will be releasing some videos. I already got some in the works here for you. So the first one will actually be released this upcoming Tuesday. So you guys can look out for that on our Facebook page. You can also subscribe to the YouTube, which you see here. And that's where you'll see all that information. That's going to be one of the steps, one of the new adding, or one of the new segments that's going to be added to what Juntos is in regards to working together to better ourselves, to get to the next level of what we want to do, or just get better at it, whatever it is that we're doing currently, being present, being in the moment, working on our careers, goals, dreams, or things that, again, are just literally right in front of us. So that's going to be a new thing that you can look out for every Tuesday, as well as the podcast or the show that me and my dad will be doing. That one was going to be fully in Spanish. However, it will be a show called Que Padre. It is literally me and my dad talking about his growth, how he changed. He, like I had mentioned earlier in this first one with the emotional intelligence class, is living a second part of his life, which is crazy because I've known him up to I've known him all my life, but I knew him as a specific person, or he was a lot different earlier in his life. And now everything is changing for him as far as he's working out, taking care of himself physically, dressing to impress, not just to dress to impress, but he is very confident. He's what my friend Pete likes to refer to as a full cup. So he's, again, a figure that you can see that stands out. He's 55 now. He is, again, changing every single day and working on those things. So I want to get his take on those things as to what made him want to advance later on in life, and what makes you want to grow and change when all those things are out there, or when those things are available to you, which is awesome, super awesome, because he is in the world of technology. He's been a radio host and in radio all of his life. It was his dream. It was the only thing he ever went after, and the only thing he ever really set his mind to. He set his mind to a lot of things, but as career or anything like that, and he's still in the radio. Now he's doing professional sports. He's narrating a professional football team. So me and him will be speaking on Que Padre about how he sees the world now in his age with technology, because he's very into social medias, into his phone, into taking pictures. And so it's cool to see that I can help him in that. So he has a lot of things that to teach me still, a lot of things to show me still, to guide me with still, to help me grow with still. But I also have other avenues of things that I can help him better in, change, and understand a little bit more, like his social media and what are things he needs to be doing to keep up with that. Because I feel it's a great thing that we can use to put our presence out there, put who we really are out there, give value. If I record this and don't continue to record this, then you guys, and you can see that I'm a liar, that I am not going to stick to my guns, then I am a shaky character in that aspect, and it's not what I want to portray. But forcing myself to record this, to get this information out, to talk about the mental health, the motivation, all those things are going to keep me to my guns and keep me having to produce these things out there so that they're available, like I mentioned. So those episodes will be with my father. I travel with him to some of the games that he does away. We are, during the obviously football season, at the stadium every single Sunday when there are home games. And some of the ones that we have to go out onto trips, we go to different cities. So we go to restaurants, or we'll try walking around in different areas, just getting a different view of where we're at. So while we're out there, we're also going to be recording little things. This actual upcoming weekend, we will be in California. We will be in San Francisco for the Cardinals 49ers game. So you can tune in to my personal stuff, which is here. But it shows a little bit more of the background as to like the stadium, San Francisco itself, the things that we got to see and explore if you're interested in all those kinds of things as well. I have a great relationship with him and my mother. They are the people that I really want to invest time into. They give back the same energy, if not more, most likely more, than I give them. So, and they expect nothing from me. That's what the greatest thing about that is. The only thing they do expect actually is for me to take advantages of the things that they know I'm capable of. So that's all they expect, the best from me, for me. So those are some things that you can look forward to. We are also going to be doing every single workout on Saturdays live. So you can see what we get involved in, what type of workouts are there, the items that we use. If you have any questions, you can see multiple people try their hardest, try and give their all for 30 seconds, for a full minute. All those things will be on our Facebook. The first one was last Saturday. They're going to get a little bit better. And all this content is going to be a little bit more smooth and a little bit more reliable, like I mentioned, with the aspect of helping and giving out that value. We appreciate you listening in this far to the Motivation Minute. If you have any questions or would like to talk to us about anything, have any questions, concerns, ideas, would like to collaborate, or just, again, get your ideas out there, please subscribe to the YouTube. You can follow and find all of our Facebook stuff here, which will be the now live workouts every Saturday, the cooking videos, as well as the life talks with my father. So feel free to follow us, and if you have any questions, again, reach out to us. Thank you again for tuning this far into the Motivation Minute. I'm your host, Gabriel Trujillo. See you guys next time, and enjoy the rest of your day.